I've been working on this channel and I've been doing this series for a while, and I wanted to make another talk. The talk on the idea of courage. What makes a human being courageous? I flew a plane. I'm no pilot, I'm no professional, I don't fly a Boeing 7737. However, I went to a club and I would fly single engine planes. How did I do it? I don't know. I think it was the faith in God, probably, carrying me there. Willpower, intelligence, courage, the audacity to move forward, despite everybody telling me, you're gonna fly a plane. You fly a plane, you're so afraid of airplanes, you're so afraid of heights, you're gonna fly a plane, and somehow I showed up and I flew that plane. I was reading this book about who was the name of the author? I was reading this book, and in the book there was this part about a person who thinks about his own funeral. When you die, probably less than 5% of the people you know will show up at your funeral. And if it's raining, less than that, he said. And he would give examples of humans who came across a lot of difficulties. And there was this one example of this salesman. He was poor, didn't have a lot of money, but when this guy showed up on Thomas Edison's doorstep, Thomas Edison looked at this man. He saw that his clothes were all raggedy, broken, run down. He didn't have the money to take a proper train. He had to get in the back of one of those trains and ride. That's how he got there. He did it illegally. But when this guy showed up at his doorstep, he knew that this guy was special. His drive to just work, get things done. When he wanted to do things, he got things done. And Thomas Edison said, despite all of that, despite all the hardships that this person, the fact that he has drive, he's here earlier than any other person in the company. He works every day. He's a volunteer. He does all this stuff. He's so committed. And out of all that, whether he is poor or anything, that's what makes me believe in him, is the drive to get things done. And I'll be honest with you, the first time I flew a Cessna 172, I walked there an hour and back. I took the transit bus. I walked there an hour and back. And I walked through a trail. It took a long time, but something told me I'm going to do this. I don't think I'll ever have this opportunity to fly a plane again. And despite all those circumstances, I still flew the plane for a half an hour. One of the scariest moments of my life. Never flew a plane in my life. Somehow took controls. I did pray to God before I flew the plane. I did. And the pilot said, you know what, I should do that too. I said, yeah. And I flew the plane. It was the scariest thing because I am so afraid of heights. And I did it. And I don't know what it was. God, I don't know what it was, but I did it. And then I did it again, and I flew to Niagara Falls, and it built from there. Just having the courage to say, I have this opportunity, I'll never get this opportunity again, and to just act on it. There's a lot of things that women don't like about other women that makes them courageous. A woman who wants to be an engineer, a woman who wants to be a pilot, a woman who plays a musical instrument, dedicates her time to music, a woman who is open about her sexuality. I feel like the one of the reasons why women want to tear down women who are more open with their sexuality is because that's a desire. That's a trait that people find so powerful in women, is to be courageous for who they are. And I remember I was watching this video with Oprah, and she said I was talking to Maya Angelou, and Maya Angelou told her something. She said, "Oprah, those people who hate you and want to humiliate you cannot shine a candle to the light that God shines on your face."